Konnichiwa. I'm Queen Kongsan, and I'm going to go ahead and give you your week ahead reading for July 13th through the 17th, so Monday through Friday. Hopefully, I can get this out. This is the last day of Mercury retrograde, so there is that. We will be kind of in that shadow period for the next couple of weeks, but Mercury is finally going direct today. Thank you, baby Jesus. I went ahead and pulled 3 groups. So I'm going to go ahead and put a picture of that here, like I always do, so that you guys can take a breath and kind of see which one speaks to you. These are cute little figurines that I got from Japan forever ago. So this is your daikon, or your radish, and a cute little bug. Okay, so this is group 1. Group 2, you are the otter. And group 3, you are the cute nickel with the tulip. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and leave those up there so that you guys can take a breath and see which one speaks to you. Please remember that this is for entertainment purposes only and should not, trump any kind of legal or health advice by any means. It is a general reading, so please take what resonates with you and get rid of the rest. If it doesn't resonate with you, I apologize. This message just is not for you for this week. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So let me move my groups over so that we can get started. Okay, so group 1, if you chose the daikon and the bug, this is your message. So as always, I pulled 3 muse cards or tarot, 1 oracle and 1 choco, just to kind of give you a model or a focus for the week. Okay, so your guys' cards are, let's see the order that they're pulled up. So the Muse of Voices, or the King of Swords, actually. Okay, that is your first card. Your second card is the Page of Materials. So this is earth energy. Sorry, so air, earth, okay. And we have fire, so the 8 of inspiration, or the 8 of wands. Okay, very fast moving energy. And then your oracle card for this week is 19, breaking down to a what? 1. It is flexible. I love these cards, they're so beautiful. And then we also got raw, back to basics. Okay, I believe we also got this card last week. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the King of Wands, or not King of Wands, King of Swords first, so air energy. He does not take any crap from anyone. Okay, I know we have Muse here because it's my Muse deck, but it technically is seen as a very straightforward, strong-headed person. Okay, they know what they want and they know how to get it. I think it's just kind of telling you to embrace that, like, kind of let go of self-doubt and know that you know what you're talking about. You got it. Okay, it is beautiful too. Like, this one is definitely very flowy. Like, there's no sense of, unknowing or fear. It's a very fearless card in this deck. Okay, and that's kind of what you want to embody. The Page of Materials is all about manifesting, right? Manifest whatever that dream is that you're inspiring towards or working towards. Okay, so take whatever necessary steps this week to make whatever you're thinking about come to fruition. Okay, and 8 of Inspiration is just a lot of quick back and forth energy. This is communication, this is fast moving energy. Okay, so it might happen very quickly for you this week. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to go ahead and read your oracle card for the week. So you got flexibility, which is 19. Okay, so essential words for you this week are teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. Let's see. Even when you have a clear vision of how you're going to manifest something, what it will look like, who you will share in it, and what will then be available to you, you still need to relax and open up to other possibilities. Spirit may have much better plans for you. It could be a job you hadn't thought of, a new source of money, or some other opportunity that eluded your imagination. Be flexible and remind yourself this or something better manifests for me now. Then be willing to bend a little, enjoy the miraculous results. Okay, so be flexible in your manifestations, okay, for this week. And your choco card is Ra, so back to basics. That reads, this card heralds a time of upheaval, anxiety, and pressure. A situation that may appear to be out of your control will arouse raw feelings of hurt and angst. A time known as the dark night of the soul may soon be realized. Don't be afraid, okay? Some things need to be destroyed so that better things can take its place. Let go, surrender control, and ride out the storm. Be flexible, okay? Until a sense of calm and resolution can be found, there will be signs along the way warning of approaching positive change. So remain vigilant. Awareness is the key. This too shall pass is your phrase for this week. Okay, hopefully that resonated with you, Group 1. If not, check back next week because I do these. I'm trying to do these every week. But yeah, thank you very much, and we'll see you next week. Peace. All right, my Group 2 people. This is your message for the week. So as always, I have 3 Muse cards, 1 Oracle, and 1 Choco. Oh, you guys got 4 this week because I asked for a clarifier. So your first card is the 2 of Swords. Okay, so this is air energy. You also have the 8 of Pentacles. And then I asked for a clarifier because you got the Moon. So this is Major Arcana. And your clarifier is the 8 of Pentacles. Your Oracle card for this week is Treasure Island, number 9, breaking down to a 9 because there's only 1 digit. Okay, I love the little Honu. Hello. And then your card for this week, your Choco card is Peanut Butter, or what is it? Security. Okay, I'm kind of noticing a trend for this month, but I'm pretty sure I picked that out last week. Okay, so first card I'm going to go ahead and go over is the 2 of Swords. Okay, the 2 of Swords in the traditional tarot deck is, I don't know if I should even be using that word. Anyway, is a woman sitting blindfolded with her arms crossed and 2 swords kind of blocking her. So this is indicative of a choice that needs to be made. And it can also be like kind of closed off because she's holding the swords with her arms crossed in front of her. Okay, so try to be open-minded this week. Know that whenever a choice presents itself, there is no wrong answer. Whatever choice you choose is what was meant to be chosen, if that makes sense. Okay, so say you're like, oh, I chose wrong, and then now blah blah blah. It's okay, because the lesson will come around again if you didn't learn it or you need to, and just trust that you're on the path that you need to be on. Okay, so don't be afraid of making any choices. Try not to be closed off this week. Okay, you are working on creating something. So make sure that you focusing on the skills, not cutting corners, being very diligent and hardworking. She got a lot of roses going up all at once, but you'll notice that she is totally focused on the one that is in, well, the hand that she's looking at. Okay, so don't cut any corners this week. You are in a very like strong creation kind of mindset. Okay. Now the moon, the reason why I pulled a clarifier for the moon, it's like my favorite card and my least favorite card because it doesn't tell you anything except that not everything is going to be known to you this week. Okay, so when you're making the decision, you might not have all of the pieces that you typically want, and that's fine. This is kind of all about trusting the process and just moving forward, like I had mentioned earlier. Now, what I liked about what I thought was kind of cool is the Eight of Emotions is all about taking that step forward. It's about potentially being disappointed and moving forward anyway. It's about leaving something behind you. You'll notice that she's not looking back at all. She's like, you know what? That wasn't for me. I'm out. And she's not looking back. Now the sun is gone, like the moon is there. Okay. So there might be a lot of things that you don't know, but just trust that whatever path, whichever direction that you're going is the direction that you're supposed to be on. So there's really nothing to be afraid about, even though we never really know all of the little components, right? Really. It's all about trusting and letting go and just moving forward. Okay. So that is your general for this week. And then your oracle card, which is Treasure Island, is a 9 breaking down to a 9. So you're almost at the end of a path, right? Main words for this week are the law of attraction, bringing dreams into fruition, the results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if from nowhere, financial gains, and the sharing of good fortune. Okay. For you guys, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and read your, excuse me. I guess your protection message. So, poverty, consciousness, and the sense of not enough casts a shadow on your path. These ideas and core belief come with a high cost. Do you really want to proclaim yourself a victim of disappointment and failed expectations? Are you avoiding success because you will grow so tall that others will want to cut you down? Or is it possible that you're caught in a fear that you will lose what you have acquired? So you hold on so tight that you miss the opportunities to expand. You are challenged to change the way you see the world and move from a perception of limitations to perception of abundance. Take a risk, for you have nothing to lose except your confinement in a prison of your own making. Open the door and find an abundance waiting for you to claim it. Okay, so all about kind of like moving forward, right? Not having fear, getting out of that fear mindset and just moving on up. Okay. Your choco for this week is peanut butter or security. Okay. That reads as a positive omen for material wishes yet to be granted. Security in all its forms is in place. Sorry, my hand is really shaking. You are safe. Potential is ripe. Everything is set for things to go exceedingly well at this time. You have a lot to be thankful for. We have a lot to be thankful for every day. Let's be real. Okay. This card heralds the perfect time to start a gratitude journal and showing thanks for all you receive. Make the best of the time as you find yourself sharing the glory of your successes. Don't forget, what you give out comes back to you. Okay, and your motto for this week is, I am grateful and thankful for all the good things that have come into my life. Amen. Abundance comes easily and naturally for me. Okay, so get out of that fear mindset, embrace and manifest awesome things, because no matter which path you choose, it's going to be the one for you. Okay, so don't be afraid. Just go on and step on forward. Okay, so that is my group 2. Thank you very much. Hopefully that resonated with you. If not, please check back next week, as these are general readings. And yeah, see you later. Peace. All right, group 3. If you chose Neko-chan, this is you. Okay. All right, so as always, I have 3 muse decks, 1 oracle, 1 choco. Here we go. So your first card is the 3 of Voices, which is the 3 of Swords. Okay, this is air energy. We have the 4 of Materials, or the 4 of Materials is 4 of Pentacles. Okay, earth energy. And we also have the 9 of Inspiration, or the 9 of Wands. Okay, so this is fire energy. So we have almost all of the elements represented. Your oracle card is a 4 breaking down to a 4, higher power. Okay, so this is source. And your choco for this week is moose, or positive energy. All right, so when I was pulling these, it's kind of funny because all of the cards are very like closed off energy. Um, I get the sense that something bad may have happened to you that kind of caused you to shut down. Okay, this is kind of like the heartbreak card. You'll notice that the goddess, source, God, Buddha, whoever, okay, is crying for you because you're in pain, right? You're like in the fetal position. But you'll notice that the light is coming out from your body, right? You're still a benevolent being meant for this earth and great things, okay? So there's that. So something definitely like negative potentially may happen to you this week that makes you kind of like closed off, okay? The Nine of Inspiration. I love that dress, but that dress is her wall. She's still moving forward, um, kind of unafraid, but that wall is there to protect her so that as she plows over you, she is not hurting herself. You're hurting her dress. Okay. Um, this is very like fiery energy, right? Like just the colors on it as well. Okay. So, very passionately kind of protecting yourself and keeping everything kind of away. Um, and the Four of Materials is kind of like a hoarding energy, aka the house that I grew up in. Okay. Um, this can also be a fearful mindset as well. Okay. That you kind of want to get out of because obviously a fearful mindset does not manifest good things. It just, I mean, if you tell the universe that you're scared, that you won't have enough of something, then the universe will be like, okay, I guess you won't have a lot of the same thing and continue to replay that cycle. So, not that this is a totally negative energy. I've definitely been in all of these a lot, especially recently, just trying to get out of it. But this is, they're all very closed off energies. Okay. I'm not sure what may happen or has happened, okay, because time is fluid. This may have happened, this may be happening, this may happen at some point, like soon, okay, but definitely close off energy. I know that whenever we're hurt, right, the walls go up and you're like, no, I'm not going to deal with that. I'm not going to be open about it. You know, screw you. I learned my lesson. I'm never going to open up to anyone. People are not islands. Okay, you need to be able to work together and overcome things. And yes, not everyone deserves to know everything. That's true. But you can also, if you close yourself off from bad things, you also close yourself off from good things, right? Which we don't want, obviously. So I really loved that you got higher power. So I'm going to go ahead and read that. So that is source looking out for number one, which is you. Okay. So major words to think of, kind of sum up for this week are conscious contact with a higher power, presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and read the prosperity one because I don't want you to be like protection message as well. You're clearly protecting yourself. Okay, so let's focus on prosperity. So sometimes your work just flows through you, ideas come rushing in, and inspiration bubbles up a wellspring you didn't know you could access. When you enter agreements, begin projects, and negotiate deals with spirit as your partner, you will always succeed. Let your higher power lead. The synchronicities and intuitive nudges you feel will help you see which way you're being pointed, giving you the confidence to move forward in the right direction. Don't forget to give credit where it's due. You won't be a success without spirit's guidance. Humility will serve you well when this symbol appears. Okay, so I kind of like that goes beautifully with your message too, because I feel like you're very closed off and like protective, but protected of your energy, your space, your time, right? But if you trust in spirit and connect and kind of focus on which direction you're being nudged, there's really like you can't go wrong. Okay, which is beautiful because we also got positive energy. So this reads Chocomoose. A time to move forward. Your confidence will grow as things start to improve for you and negative energies are left behind. Nothing can hold you back when you feel lighthearted and full of positive energy. Keep moving forward and see the light ahead. See life for what it is, shed the old, and embrace the new with passion and confidence that will keep you centered and grounded. Your motto for this week is, I am light. I mold into the world around me and I get with everything that is good for me. I stay grounded in it all. Okay, so not that I want you to rush through anything, right? Because if you're going through a hard time or you have gone through a hard time, obviously you want to honor these feelings, because if you just like, I'm really good at just, shove it down and keep working, right? Which is not good. And then you continue to, and then this becomes like a mental block or an emotional block, okay, that will reappear later in a not so pretty way. Okay, so if you are definitely in this kind of, stuck protective energy, especially if you're still processing whatever trauma or feelings or whatever, okay, that you're going through, make sure that you honor that. If you have to cry for a whole day, so be it. If you're gonna cry for an hour and just, move on from that, that's fine. You need to make sure that you let this negative energy out so that you can move on forward to the positive stuff that we know is out there for you. Okay, so Group 3, thank you very much. Hopefully that resonated with you. If it did not, I apologize. This message just was not for you, and maybe check in next week. Hey, thank you very much. I'll see you guys later. Peace.